Hey everyone, Avapal here, and today we're going to be doing another Transformers figure, but this time it's a combination one. And this has to do with Back to the Future's 35th anniversary. So this is Gigawatt. Pretty awesome. And you can see here, this was released for 2020. It looks really cool. It looks like he has like glasses on. Kind of looks like he's also looking at a wristwatch, like the scene where Marty does that. Pretty cool. You see little flames here near his feet. I love it. It looks just like the DeLorean. Beautiful. And you got steps up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think it's going to be that simple. They never are. So you just get a little picture of the back end of the DeLorean there. Pictures of them there. And then on the back you get a little bit of details about the bot. Let's see. Function, time traveler. You're never out of time when you're a time machine. When Marty and Doc Brown need a ride through time, Gigawatt is ready to fly. And of course he's an Autobot, so very cool. I can't wait to get this open. So why don't we do that and take a closer look. Alright, well here's Gigawatt. And, since it already came in the DeLorean form, very cool. So first we'll talk about what it came with. It's got instructions, and I like these instructions. Blue, black, all the pictures are nice and visible. Nothing to worry about. I think this will be getting together with no problems. Now he came with a little gun here. So this you can actually put onto the bottom. Little storage spot there. And then he also comes with this little, I want to say it's the, I can't really remember, but I think it's the cap where they put the trash into the DeLorean to power it up. And that can go right on the back here. And then it also comes with the that rod with the hook to collect electricity from the first movie. They have to drive down that city street and try to hit the power line with it. And that, of course, also goes right on the car. And it's kind of a bit of a flexible kind of plastic. It's okay. So everything on it, you don't have to worry about putting accessories anywhere else. But you can also take this off and then take the gun out, and this goes right on the back of the gun there. Now, I really love the DeLorean. Strangely enough, the window looks kind of weird though. Like you can see through it, but it has like, I don't know if it's plastic on the other side up against it. It has like this weird kind of design. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that too well. I'm not sure. Oh, and also, like from the second movie, you can actually have the tires go inward. Yeah, because the first movie it couldn't fly. It just drove. But the second movie it could fly. So now it becomes like a hovering time machine. But I like having the wheels out. And then if you look underneath, you can see his face there. And I was right, he is like wearing goggles. And you see the flux capacitor right above his head. And the wheels do move. So, pretty cool. I like it when the wheels move. Sometimes Transformer figures, they don't have functioning wheels. I think usually those are like the cheaper ones. Very cool. So, it has that nice metallic gray. Got blacks, it got blues, reds, greens. A little bit of everything. I like it. It's got some chrome color in the front. And it feels sturdy too. It doesn't feel cheap. Some Transformer figures also feel very cheap, but not this one. Very nice. So I can't wait to get this into his robot form. And I'm really glad it came in car form. I hate having to switch them back and forth. Just switch them once, that's enough for me. But let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll take a look at that one. Alright, well here's Gigawatt. Very cool. You see they got the flux capacitor right in the front, and with some dates there. Probably wherever in time he's going to end up going. Very cool. This was actually very easy to put together. Like I said, the directions were great looking. No problems at all. Didn't have to guess what anything was that I was going to do. Very great. So yeah, you can still see now you can see it a little bit better, the plastic underneath the windshield. I thought it was going to be different. Oh well. Still very cool. And you can put his weapon right in his hand. There we go. And then you can take the little rod of his, and you just shove that right on his arm. I mean, I guess you could do more than just the arm. You could do it on the arm, or you can go up higher, near his shoulder. So, just like the car, nothing really changed for colors. He's still silvers, grays, blacks. We'll just take that off for this. Very cool. You can see his head. Nice there. Now, I'm a little disappointed. There's no Autobot symbol on him. Very strange. I just figured there would be. I mean, he's an Autobot. They usually always put those things on. But, oh well. Very cool looking figure. So, articulation. Now, his head is a little stiff. And also, having it be completely straight is kind of hard, I find, just because it has little clicks. I mean, you can do it, but you gotta get past that little point. But it can go all the way around. You can look down. Not really up. Up is more just straight. Get a little bit of a head tilt. Then we got the arms. They go up to 90. They can rotate all the way. Right here, they can rotate around. Then single jointed elbow. Fits in there nicely. So you get a 90. Hands, they don't move. Can't twist. I mean, you can fold them in, but that's it. Got the waist. That can go all the way. We got the legs. Get a good split out of that. Oh, and that's another thing. I just pushed this. It's really easy to get this to come out of the spot where it's supposed to be, because if you just push on it, it goes inward. But then you just push on the top, put it back. So legs going forward. Yep, stay in there. You can do just about a 90. And then you can go back. Same, just about a 90. Alright, now the knee. Can't really get too far down with it, unfortunately. Yeah, because if you go farther, it like pushes everything through. Yeah, not that much. You cannot rotate the leg. So, none of that. It's going to be straight downward. Then you got the feet. And the only thing the feet can do is just pivot in. You can't go back or forward and rotate, nothing like that. But you get the wheels. Now, I would have a couple recommendations they could have done for it. I would think it would have been cool if they had like a battery in here, just to make the flux capacitor light up, maybe the eyes or these numbers. I just think that would have been really cool. Especially since on the box, it kind of shows his eyes lit up. I don't know. Or at least have like one of those window, the clear plastic in the back so you can shine a light through it to get the effect. Not a big deal. And I kind of wish this was a bit more snug in there when you clip it in so that, you can't just push it, pop it. I don't like that part. And really, there's really not much else I would have a problem with. Oh, maybe the knees can bend, or at least rotate some part of the leg. I mean, not a big deal, whatever. It's better than some of the other figures I've seen. Now, I also wish they had an Autobot symbol. It doesn't have to be a big one. It doesn't have to be anywhere that's, like, super noticeable. It wouldn't even have to be on the front. It could be, like, on the leg, or on the shoulder. Maybe on the back, like one of the doors here. And also, another thing I didn't mention when it was in car form, the license plate says, "Out of time." I just love that detail. So they did a really good job making it look like the DeLorean when it's, from the movies, when it's in car form. And I love the robot. And I love these mashups they have. I know the newest one is with Bumblebee and Megatron crossed over with G.I. Joe. I might get the Megatron. Maybe. Not 100% sure yet. So, I kind of like how they advertise this as, like, for Back to the Future 1. But yet, like I said, I don't remember the tires being able to go into that hover mode at all in Back to the Future. It was part 2 where it could do that. Alright, well, it's just been a review of Hasbro's Transformers and Back to the Future mashup of Gigawatt. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. And, as always, you all have yourselves a good one, and I will see you later.